This time I decided to combine a boat trip with mountain biking. So a short part of my route, about 3 kilometers, is a boat trip. You see here I'm going very slowly. That's the mountainous part, the most mountainous part. In the end I had to be evacuated. The clouds are so low, unbelievable. The first time I see something like this. So this is where I start. So back there is the Chuncheon train station, and I'm going along the shores, the banks of the Soyang River, to a place where I can take the boat. Apparently there's a dam out there, and on top, on the other side of the dam, there is the Soyang, the lake. It's an artificial lake, not entirely artificial. It appeared after the Soyanggang, the river, when the dam was constructed on the river. This is how many such lakes appeared in Russia, on the Volga River, for instance. Take just one example. And so far it's been an uphill ride, not a very long one, but quite steep. At one point it was 10 degrees, and it keeps on going up, so I'm on my way now to the pier, from where I'm going to take a boat for about 3 kilometers. The way to the pier from Chuncheon involves a lot of climbs, actually. So I thought it would be a plain road, but it's not plain. It's a panoramic view at the dam, so we are on top of the dam now. So here it is, the lake. I'm going to take the boat somewhere out there. I have no idea what that is. An improvised waterfall, apparently. Oh, it says K-Water. I don't know what it is. It's a farm, I guess. Anyway, it looks interesting, especially the waterfall. A water supplies firm, maybe. Is this a swan? It looks like it is a swan, although it's quite an abstract one. So apparently this lake was created in the 1970s because here's a plaque that says something about it. Apparently it's a citation from the former president Park Chung-hee. And you can see it's 1972 November. It's actually a few months after I was born. And the problem is I can't really read it except for a few characters because it's a mixed writing. So part of the text is written in Korean alphabet, and the Chinese words, the Chinese origin words, are rendered in Chinese characters. And except for Inmun, I don't understand anything. It's Ingan. No, I can't read it really. So when I come back home, I'll try to decipher it, but otherwise I'm lost. Well, that's how you do it. You load your bike on board and you lean it against the engine box, and then, well, you just wait for about 10 minutes maybe until you reach your destination. I'm not sure exactly about the timing, but my impression is it's 10 minutes. Very, very loud. But otherwise, pretty good view. this is it. So it's 15 kilometers per hour. So my GPS program is on and thinks I'm riding the bike, but I'm actually not riding the bike. I'm here on the boat. So here we are, just arrived at the pier close to the Buddhist temple. So ready to take off, so to speak. Beautiful place, beautiful. I just got off the boat and I'm going towards the mountains, Route 46, the new one. This is the old Route 46, the new one is going through the mountains, a lot of tunnels. Okay, so let me say it again, this is the old one and I'm going towards the new one. I'm going to cross it after a few kilometers and then I'm going to go into the mountains. That's an uncharted route for me. I never seen it anywhere except on the map. Alright, let's see how it goes. Going up and going down. It's how it's going to be alternating. So it's there, a straight stretch, and then I'm an uphill ride again. Oh, I'm not surprised. Same story over and over again. Alright, no problem. The road is wiggly and it's raining lightly, really very lightly, to the point of being pleasant. As any cyclist will tell you, it's not great when it rains and you're cycling, but here you're just adding to your pleasure. There's no excruciating heat like it used to be back in August. A lot of turns like this. I love those turns to the right and to the left and to the right again. But look at this. But this is the old Route 46, not called this anymore. I know they call it now, maybe it doesn't even have a name, but it's one of those great routes in Korea that I enjoy riding the most. They're just so homely. I love it. Even the uphill ride is a pleasure here because I know it's going to be a roll down. After that, let's see how fast it is. Oh no, I think I'll have to go up for a while, no problem. Okay. Especially I'm not sitting on the saddle now, I'm dancing. Standing on the pedals. Going up and up and up and alright, I just realized it's the highest gear on BOAR. So now switching it to the lowest possible gear. It's much easier now. Alright. So here we are going up and up and up. And where do we end up being? Is it ever going to end? I am determined to go like this for as long as it takes. Not going to give up. Oh no, there's another turn, there's another rise after this one. Nevertheless, oh, and the slope, I guess it's about 7 degrees, maybe more. All right. So there is another uphill ride after the turn. I'm going to take a rest. I'm not a hero, and I'm not here to win a championship. I'm just riding for my pleasure. But I try not to get off my bike for as long as possible, because this is the meaning of it. You ride and you train your muscles, and you feel great at places like this, like the one here. Apparently it's a local summit. I can go a bit faster because is it a downhill ride, or was it just a flat before another rise? Oh no. Yeah, well, but it's mild. All right, it's quite mild. So see how it goes. Before I reach the new road 46, there's going to be a series of ups and downs like this. Beautiful there. So the whole road is following the shoreline. And the shoreline is not flat. It's basically mountains that were recovered under the water when the dam was constructed. And here is a 13-degree downhill ride. I love it. I'm gonna make the most of it. Come on, let's go. Brakes here, because otherwise I'm going to fly over the fence, which I don't want to do. And again, I put my brakes on. Acceleration brakes. This is how it works. Now let's try some policeman stuff. Ah, yeah. Not a very good idea to try it on a wet asphalt, but no, it worked. Now I know my brakes are fine. Okay, how about another one? I hope my wife is not going to see it. Okay, that's apparently the end of the 7-degree slope. There's more to come. That's in the middle of nowhere. Still on my right there is the lake. There's another town here, after which I really hope it's going to be a downhill ride, but it doesn't seem like it is. Okay, let us see. Here's I'm switching to the highest gear again, so I can go much faster. Okay, there is a mild uphill. Alright, let's switch down to the lowest gear again and see what happens. Well, it seems like it's a series of mild rises. Okay, let's take a rest. Well, I'm taking a rest finally, because as you see, I just came from down there and it's fairly steep. So I'm going to drink some water. Powerade actually. No, they're not paying me for advertising. So my bike is resting peacefully. And I'm still not at the top of the ridge, so you see the road is still climbing. It's still a climb. So I hope it's going to be over in about 1.5 kilometers, because otherwise, well, I'm not going to die, but it's quite taxing. Alright, this is the top of the ridge around the Bonghwasan mountain to the right. So the Soyang Lake is on my right, and now I'm going to go downhill, and I hope there won't be any uphill ride anymore until I reach the new road 46. Okay, the highest gear now. Let's go. Nice view. I'm really accelerating. Okay, calm down a bit. I don't want to die young. Brakes. Not happy about something. Brake pads need to be replaced. They are the same brake pads that I got with the new bike when I bought it in 2007. So apparently they're worn out, so they're not. This is why they're so squeaky. Alright, so it's raining, as they would have said 50 years ago, cats and dogs, but I would say it's raining like hell, although it doesn't seem like it's raining like hell. Okay, it's not a shower, but it is quite. You can feel it, right? And you see there's basically there's sunshine. You see it shining through the roof. So here at the bus stop, trying to come to grips with what's happening. Somehow, why is the battery dying so soon? It's much better now than it used to be. It's sunshine around. The only problem is my battery is almost gone. it is really gone. Okay, no problem then. But it's a beautiful scene, and I'm going to go all the way up there. And what am I going to do after that? I have no idea, because there's a tunnel which I cannot go into, and a roundabout way above the mountain is too long maybe, so I'll probably have to call my wife and ask her to evacuate me back. All right. See, I can't walk. I mean, I can't try it, I just can't walk. I can carry my bike along with me, and this is what I'm doing, because I don't think it's possible. Alright, here we are, the battery is gone again. This is a CU store where I decided to finish my trip. So it's quite dark already, and if I were to return to Chuncheon, it would take me riding another 40 kilometers. And I'm really too tired, and I'm also wet. I'm all soaked in rain, and frankly it's cold, so I was really happy to alleviate my pain with this bottle of rice wine, Korean rice wine, known as makgeolli. So we bought it on our way back home, somewhere between Chuncheon and Seoul. There's a regional variety. It's amazing how regional varieties they have in Korea of this thing. In Jeju-do they have another one, which is actually yellow. Normally the rice wine is white, but the Jeju-do variety is yellow. This one is not Jeju-do variety. It's, as I said, produced somewhere between Chuncheon and Seoul.